Well, welcome to another upgrade today. Today I'm going to be doing the upgrade of the auxiliary LED wide lights for the Gen 5 Skidoos. Basically, this is an add-on to help add more light to your normal headlights when you're going down the trail at night. I found that last couple times I've driven, it's not the best light. It's more focused right into the center and not kind of off to the side where you want to see the snowbanks and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this wide kit kind of puts a little bit more light in the wider area kind of thing. That's what it's supposed to do, so hopefully that's what it does. So this is what the light looks like. This is one side. And so basically it's just got a little connector on the back there where it plugs in, and it'll just mount right up onto the side of the sled there, right next to the existing headlight. So I've already removed a few things here. So I've taken off the windscreen and that. Basically, I'm going to have to take off the top here of the glove box to be able to get to the wiring harness. It's in behind the gauge and that. So you have to take the gauge out there to get to it. So this is going to basically mount right into there like that. And then the wiring harness is going to run just up in here. There's like a little groove to feed it through. So I guess I'll get that glove box off, and then what I'm going to have to do is down here, there's a little template that's on the BRP website. You have to drill a hole in here. So let me get that template on there. And it's a 1/4 inch bit that you need to drill into there. I'll be back in a second here. Okay, so as you can see, I got the template cut out and I've got it into the spot here. It fits right in there nice. What I'm going to do is I've got a little center punch thing here. I'm going to just put it on here right in the center and make a little indent in there. And basically I'll use that to drill it out. Okay, so I'm going to drill this out here real gentle. And there we go. Okay, so in the glove box here you can see that there's 2 screws that have to be removed. One is right here, and the other one is in the back corner right there. So I've loosened them off already. I'm going to take those out, and then this whole piece should be able to come off basically. Oops, sorry about that. Give me a second here, let me get this off. Okay, so for the dash here, there's 2 screws you have to take out. One's right here, and the other one's right there. Once you take those off, then this whole dash can move here. Be real careful you don't lose these down into the engine, because otherwise you're going fishing. So let me get these out of here. So basically this just moves up and out of the way. I've already taken the piece that goes right here out as well to make it a little bit easier. But once you get this out of the way, there should be a harness back here to be able to plug into, which is right here. So we should be able to plug into here. Okay, I'll be back in a second here. Okay, so for this, we're going to need a T20 bit. It's the same thing I've been using the whole time up till now. There is the wiring harness here, which does have the dual end there so that you can continue to use another accessory. And then these ends are both the same in that. One side just literally will plug in here. And let's get that in here. There we go. Until it clicks, hopefully. There we go. So this, now, let's put that up into here. So as you can see, there is a little channel here, and when you get this on here into its proper spot, this will then feed in, whoops, we'll be able to feed through the channel there. So there's going to be 2 screws up here that you put in first. These ones here are the like pre-threaded screws that came with it. There's 4 of them in the package. This one doesn't quite look right. Oh, there we go. Now there is one here where we just drilled, and that uses a totally different bolt. This one is an M535, and it has a nylon patch, it says on it. So that's going to fit into this hole that we drilled in here. And then that should be able to tighten up somehow. Interesting. Okay, well, let me play with that for a few, and I'll get this routed in here, and then we can get the thing back on here, and then I'll do the other side there separate from this. Okay, so I did get the wire all routed in that. So as you can see, it fits into that nice little groove, and then it hides underneath the screen there, so you don't even see it. And so that's what the front of it looks like. There's a little piece in the kit here that's just got to go over this. I did get this screw to finally tighten down. It took a little bit of turning, but it finally did catch some kind of thread down there. So there is something that it does screw into in there. So basically, yeah, I just got to get this finished up now and get the other side done, and then I'll be able to turn them on and light them up. So I figured I'd show you what it looks like now that they're both installed. Minus the windshield and all the bolts being back in. Like I said, there is 2 clips that go over here to cover this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the cables unplugged for now, and then I'm going to take this out one night and kind of do a before and after, just to kind of show what the lights look like, so that you can kind of compare as to how bright they are. But I'll do that on another night because it's dumping snow outside right now, and it'll basically not see much with that. So till then, I'll add that on to the end of the video here. Okay, so I've got the sled set up here outside, and I've got the normal headlights pointing at the garage, just to kind of give an idea of what they look like. And then what I'm going to do is pause the video and get the other lights connected up, and we'll show you the difference without moving the sled here. Okay, so now I've got the wide lights plugged in and turned on there. There's a little bit more of a difference, I think. There's a little bit more light in the front here. But I guess we'll just have to look at the video back to back and see how much of a difference it made. Here's a front view of the lights. So I guess if you've enjoyed this install video of the wide LED lights, click on the subscribe link and give it a thumbs up there. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.